365 Live, a Catch-22 exclusive.
I've been okay, yeah. I've been very bored. I've been bored. It's not been fun. I haven't enjoyed myself. But I guess being bored is like the best thing you can be during a pandemic. Do you know what I mean? I feel like at least it's a privilege to be bored when there's all this stuff going on. So I'm bored. I'm ready to. Me and my parents are ready to fight one another because I think we've lived together for in such confined space for too long now. But it's cool. In Scotland, things are slowly starting to kind of open back up. So you can go to a restaurant now, which is nice, and you go to a bar and have a beer, which is also lovely. So it's, other than that, I'm good. Other than the global pandemic, I'm doing good. So I listened to Phoebe Bridgers' new album, which is incredible, and I've been listening to a lot of Blink-182, which is like back to my youth. I've listened to a lot of them, and who else? I love this new song from Cardi B. I like that one. It's a very good song. Makes me feel like a real woman, and I don't know. Do you know what? I was listening yesterday. There's a song by Celine Dion, called Power of Love, where she goes, "'Cause I love you, lady, and you are my man." And I had never heard it before, and wow, it blew my socks off. So yeah, Celine Dion, The Power of Love, and Cardi B, WAP. Those are my two faves. Creatively, yes. Personally, absolutely not. Creatively, I've wrote lots of music and I've done a lot of stuff. But I think as a human being, a lot of people have picked up yoga and learned a new skill. I have done none of those things. When I've not been making music, I have been laying around doing nothing for the majority of the time. So, but musically, we've got some stuff. So at least it's not been a complete waste of time. But yeah. So I think we kind of started the second record in this during this lockdown, and because in the UK things have started to ease up a bit, I've been able to go down to London and work and start recording some stuff and that. So yeah, it's been bittersweet because it's been nice. I've been given a lot of extra time now to work on a new album, but obviously at the same time I haven't been able to go out and play shows for people. So it's been a bit bittersweet, but yeah, we've managed to kind of kick on and start working on some stuff. I think it's just nice to know that someone else is going through something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I think it's nice when everyone. When I'm happy, right, I don't think about why I'm happy. I just think about, I don't know, like puppies and spaghetti and stuff. I'm not really nothing that's going through my head that's like, oh, I wonder why I'm so happy right now. It's none of that things. But when I'm sad, I just constantly think about it, and I make myself more sad by thinking about it. And do you know what I mean? It's like, and I think hearing a song that says what you want to say, but you don't know how to put it into words. And I mean this from songs like Yesterday by the Beatles and stuff like that. I think that's like, I'd love to be able to say that they've said it so perfectly, and it's nice to know that someone else, especially if it's like for me the Beatles, like if it's someone you admire, it's nice to know that they've gone through a similar thing to you. I think it's maybe like a camaraderie almost of like, don't worry, I've been there as well, and you'll be fine. That's all. Oh, on the toilet for sure, definitely. And it's like a lot of the time you're in there. Do you know why? Because it sounds in the bathroom, right?
Indeed, yes.
It's like a nice echo. Do you know what I mean? There's like a night you can sing and it sounds like you're kind of like in a big chopped hall or something. And it's like there's a nice reverb and everything just sounds nice. So I think for me it's when when I go to the bathroom. This is probably too much information, but we're all friends here. So I sit there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I sit there for a while, and long after I'm finished, and I just sit and I think about life and I think about everything, and that's when I think I sort of come up with a lot of ideas. Which is, I mean, it maybe makes something you love not as nice and romantic as when you think about me sitting on the toilet going, I'm going under. But, do you know what I mean? It doesn't really have the same sort of like romantic kind of thing of it. But yeah, no, the toilet. It's someone you love because it made me the most money. No, I'm joking. No, I honestly do think it's before you go. And I don't know if maybe that's the last song I wrote for the record, but it is definitely like that. I don't know. I just playing it live is so special, and I don't know. I think Before You Go for me is the favourite one that I've done, and I think that's not including stuff that I've written since. But like I think out of the songs that have been released, Before You Go, or maybe a song on my album called Fade that are very special. Just because live you can really feel like I don't know, it just feels really special when you play live, and the connection people that you get is incredible.
All right. And speaking of special songs and connections, how important do you think music is right now, especially during this age when everyone is going through the pandemic, several lockdowns all over the world? How important do you think music is for people?
Oh, incredibly, and I don't think it's just music. I think it's everything. I think film, TV, radio, like hearing people. I think it's just nice to know. Again, it's a bit a similar thing. Like I was saying with songs. Again, it's nice to know there's other people out there, especially if you've been locked in your house for such a long time, or you know, it's nice to kind of, you have to find a way to kind of, I guess, feel in tune with the rest of the world. And I think, through stuff like TV, film, music, radio, whatever, I think sport as well, when it's allowed, I think it's it's because it brings people together and reminds people, just of like that we're not in this on our own sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, people's circumstances vary, and some people have been hit a lot worse than others with the pandemic. But I think it's just nice to know that music can get people through anything. So I think a global pandemic is not excluded from that. Ooh, I would love to write with like people like Phineas, who obviously works with Billy. I know as Billy's brother on the album, because I think the album's incredible. And Billy as well, if she was up for it. But everybody, just like as much people as possible. I think I won't have any collaborations on this next record in the time, but I would like to write with so many people. You know what I mean? I mean, Ed Sheeran would be great to work with. There's some writers like the guy called Pick Up, and big fan of a girl called Sarah Aarons, like all these other amazing songwriters and producers that I'd love to get in the things like with another one. So the list is pretty extensive and pretty endless at the minute. But hopefully we'll make some of them happen. I'm not really sure. I think my new album will be much more the same. I think there's a lot of stuff to be sad about in 2020, and that is reflected in the music. I don't know. I haven't really delved into production too much. I'd like to kind of use more strings and other stuff like that, but because I didn't really on the first album, it's a bit more. We didn't have as much. We didn't have the greatest budget in the world in the first album, and I think this time round the record label are going to spend a bit more money, which is nice, and we'll be able to just do it a bit. It'll sound a lot better, and it'll just hopefully the songs will be much better. But that's my focus mainly is writing better songs rather than thinking about experimenting at this stage. Just eat lots of food. Just eat as much as you can. Like I'm talking whatever you like. But just stuff your face. Be sad. Let yourself be sad. Let yourself be sad for a long time, and then you'll be better. I think it's better to don't shut out the sadness completely. I think if you're heartbroken, it's okay to cry. Cry and eat as much junk food as possible. That's my advice. Or write an album, and you might be doing a press conference and these things. But just to everyone in this, thank you very much for taking time out your day to speak to me and come and ask me questions. I really appreciate it, and for you as well, Sam. And to everyone in the Philippines who listens to my music, thanks very much. And I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to see you soon after this is over. Stay safe.
365 Live, a Catch 22 exclusive.